Heal from a broken heart. The reason why I decided to do this topic is because I have a lot of people asking me, how do they forgive? They hold a lot of resentment, a lot of anger, and they are having a really hard time trying to heal themselves. And so I wanted to dedicate this episode to them. If you are trying to heal from a broken heart, it is likely because somebody that you loved took advantage of you. Now, it could have happened in adulthood, it could have happened in childhood, through some type of manipulation. Whatever it is, you were a victim in that circumstance. What happened to you was not fair. And you have every right to feel the way that you do. You have every right to be angry. You have every right to have trust issues. You have every right to be resentful. You have every right to have difficulty forgiving. But my question is do you want to feel resentful? Do you want to be angry? Do you want to have these thoughts and emotions? And if you are ready to heal, I'm going to offer you some tactics and methods for you to do that. The first thing you must understand is that the mind was created to help you survive. It was created to protect you. Because the experience that you had with that other person was so painful, the mind doesn't want you to experience this ever again. So it will keep this experience and the emotions that arose from this experience at the forefront of your mind and your memory. It will always be there to remind you that people will take advantage of you, that people will hurt you. It will remind you to protect yourself at all costs, to never be vulnerable. Never let anybody close to you because they will just hurt you. The mind is like a computer program. It thinks and feels based on what it has experienced. And if you have been hurt in the past, if somebody has cheated you, if somebody has betrayed you, if somebody has broken your heart, that is what the mind has been taught. If the mind has been taught abuse, it will generate abusive thoughts to abuse yourself and to abuse other people. If the mind has been taught betrayal, it will generate thoughts automatically to not trust people around you. If the mind felt unsafe growing up, it will generate thoughts to build walls around you and to try to make sure that you control others and circumstances at all times. This is the reason why people may experience anxiety if they feel uncertain or if they feel out of control, because the mind knows if it feels out of control, it can have this painful experience. So those feelings of anxiety is actually your mind's way of protecting you, of letting you know, we're out of control, and we know what it feels like in the past to not be in control. So it's going to generate these painful emotions to try to get you to stop what it is that you are doing. If the mind has been hurt, it will generate thoughts to make sure that you never forget that experience, because it never wants to feel that way again. The mind will even generate emotions to make you uncomfortable when somebody is trying to get close to you or somebody is too nice to you. It can even try to convince you to sabotage your relationships. This is how the mind protects you, or thinks it's protecting you. The issue is that the mind doesn't know how to compartmentalize your walls and your boundaries. So the thing that is supposed to be protecting you can actually be binding you in other ways. The walls that protect you from others hurting you will also keep others from loving you. If you are ready to open up again, if you are ready to experience life fully, if you are ready to trust, if you want to experience love, all types of love, you must learn how to put your guard down. Whenever I say this to people, they start to get quite defensive of if I put my guard down, people are just going to hurt me and all of this stuff. So let me tell you, while you are putting your guard down. You also need to turn your focus on creating balance within your system, balance within your mental body, your emotional body, your physical body, and your energetic body. Because when you have balance within this system, nobody can hurt you. Nobody can rock you. You don't need walls and boundaries. You need well-being and balance. You are not the mind. This is a topic I bring up often because you are not the mind. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. And my page is dedicated to helping people loosen the impact that their thoughts and emotions have on them. This is what the mind is. The mind is just a vehicle that you use to experience this world. If you want more pleasant experiences in your life within your reality, then you have to take care of your mind. Your mind is the filter in which you experience everything. It's the filter in which you experience your relationships. It's the filter in which you experience how you view yourself. It's the filter in which you experience your business, your career. And if that filter has been damaged because of limiting beliefs that are held in the mind, that will be your experience in this life. So it is time for us to clean out these filters. It is time for some brainwashing because we are washing the brain of the limiting beliefs that you hold within yourself. It is time to create a more loving, supportive, peaceful, patient, and joyous mind. It is time to reclaim your life, and it starts with the mind. You do this by giving your mind new instructions on who you are, how you think, how you feel, and how you respond to people and experiences in this life. When the mind learns love, it creates loving filters, loving belief systems, which will automatically generate loving thoughts and loving emotions. When you hold loving belief systems within your system, you have no other way to be but loving. It is never too late to change the state of the mind. Let's start it now. Learning how to fully love by opening up and letting your guards down really has nothing to do about learning how to love. It's more about discovering what is preventing you from loving, what is preventing you from trusting. Because love is your true nature. I am going to say this again. You don't need to ever learn how to love. You just have to learn what is preventing you from unconditionally loving. Because love and peace and joy, that is the true nature of who you really are. That is who you are on the most fundamental level. And if you're not doing that right now, the only reason is because somebody during your life journey, likely when you were a child, taught you that you always must stay guarded. You always must have walls and boundaries because this world is unsafe. Now, they may not have actually stated that to you, but the environment that you were put in, the pain, the chaos, the uncertainty, the fear that you experienced as a child, this is what the mind learned, that you must keep your walls up. You must be guarded because this world is unsafe. So learning how to love is learning about what those guards and walls are. The only thing that is are the limiting belief systems that you hold within yourself. I need people to understand every day, every moment is an opportunity to change. And I know that sounds so cliche, and I'm not here trying to motivate you or even inspire you. I say this based on science. You quite literally can change who you are at any moment. You can change your body. You can change your mind, not just on a psychological level. You can change the physical organ of your brain. This is called neuroplasticity. You can change the neural pathways in your mind on how your mind thinks, on how you feel. You can change it to be exactly how you want it to be. So if you are sick of your anxiety, your depression, feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, anger, guilt, shame, not feeling inspired or joyous within, you can change your brain to be the way that you want. And it's not forcing the brain to be joyful. It is going to the source so that the thoughts and the emotions that arise within you are automatically peaceful, are automatically joyous, are automatically loving, are automatically compassionate, no matter what is going on in your life. Learning how to do this is the greatest gift that you can give to yourself and to your family. If you want to heal the relationships around you, it doesn't matter who it is, your spouse, your kids, your mother, your friends, you must first heal the relationship that you have with your mind. Once you heal that relationship, every other relationship will be healed. The reason is because your belief systems dictate every single part of your life. They dictate your thoughts, your emotions, your response to people and events, your perception, your opinion, your ideas. You will quite literally be a different person. Therefore, the person that shows up in your relationship will be different. You will know how to handle yourself. You will know how to handle other people. You will know when it's time to go. You will know when you need to stay. You will know when it's time to speak up. You will know when it's time to be silent. Your conflict resolution game will be top notch. Your intuition will flow. Your ability to communicate your wants and your needs will be more productive and effective. The clarity that you will hold within will guide you in the most perfect, beautiful way, because there will be a deep understanding on how to handle all situations around you. This is how you empower yourself. It's not about changing the people or anything outside of you. It's about bringing balance in the system. It is time that we focus less on anger management and more on joy creation. Gratitude is the most powerful way to start creating more peace and joy in your life. Your mind is always taking notes on how you are. It's taking direction from you. If you constantly complain about how difficult your life is and the situation that you are in or have been in the past, your mind is going to reveal more of that to you because those are the instructions that you are giving it. If you spend more time in a grateful state, the mind will reveal more things in your life to be grateful for. Practicing gratitude is not so much about the present. Yes, it can help make you feel good when a difficult situation comes up, but the power of gratitude actually happens more in the future, and how the mind will respond to people and events in your life. I've created an audio guide on how gratitude journaling can transform your life, and it's on my website. Go check it out. Affirmations also have a powerful effect, just like gratitude. I want you to understand why affirmations work, and it's not just some words that you are saying out loud over and over to try to make you feel good for that moment. Saying affirmations, just like gratitude, it's not so much about that present moment. It's about the future. It's about giving the mind instructions on how to think. This is why you are the master of the mind. Something as easy as saying affirmations and feeling the affirmations in your body, within your emotions, can create new belief systems. Those belief systems will determine how you think, how you feel, and how you respond to people. The mind is always paying attention to how you are. It's paying attention to the stories that you say to yourself and to other people over and over. You are technically always saying affirmations. This is why we need to stop telling our sad stories, because you are affirming to your mind that this is who you are today. And those types of experiences, how people have hurt you, how people have betrayed you, will continue to happen in your life because your mind is going based off of these instructions. Saying affirmations like, I am enough, this world is safe, people in my life always have my best interest at hand. Your mind will create a filter to ensure that this will be your experience. Once these filters are established in your mind, your reality can't be any other way, because that is all the mind can experience. This is the importance of discovering and weakening old belief systems. The mind doesn't like to be wrong. It will do everything to validate its beliefs. I've created a free audio guide which explains how affirmations work and how they can transform your life. I've also created 5 to 7 minute affirmations that you can do right before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning. And I touch on all types of different topics that people tend to deal with. These are all free. It's all on my website. Please go check it out. I hope this information was useful for you. If you know anybody that's struggling with healing from a broken heart, please share this episode. Please like, subscribe, and I love reading the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye!